Ain't smoking no shirt.
Yeah, what's popping? What's cracking? You already know what time it is. The homies are filing in one by one. Class is going to be in session. Down, you know how we do this. It's Finn's Take with CB83 coming to you for another banger. Shout out to the homies in the chat. I see you, Mountie. I see you, Q. Hey, got my Coca-Cola ready, popcorn ready. We about to get this film cracking. Shout out to everybody in the building. I see you, my man Danny. What's good? Danny Aguayo fins up from AZ. What part of AZ you from, bro? What part of AZ you in? Shout out to everybody in AZ. I mess with Phoenix. I mess with Flagstaff. Hey, I mess with everybody out there. Shout out to Phoenix. Hey, me and wifey love going to AZ. It's a good time. It's good vibes. It's hot, but it's a good damn time. Shout out to the homie Danny Aguayo in the club. What's good with you? Hey, shout out to the homie. Hey, Mountie was in here first today. Mountie ready for class. Hey, class is in session. Let's go, Mountie. Let's get it. Let's rock. Oh! Yes, sir! Shout out to the homie Manny. Shout out to the homie Mountie and the homie, Manny too. Shout out to Monty in the building. What's good, Monty? Monty's the homie for real in real life. Q's in the building. Yes, sir. Q, let's go. Yes, sir. Q's in the building. Q's always in the building, holding it down. My man Danny Aguayo from AZ Phoenix. Okay, I see you. Yes, sir. Shout out to the homie Adam Sadowski, members gang. You know how we get down. B show in the building. When we doing the X jersey giveaway, the X jersey giveaway is coming. Look, I'm posting it on Friday, right? I'm going to post it on Friday in my community tab. All you got to do is be subscribed and comment on the post. It's the X on the field jersey. It's a size 46. It's the authentic, the one that they wear in the games, the team issued jersey that X will wear in the game. Really dope jersey. The prices on those are crazy, sky high, but hey, be sure I'll get you some details and we'll make that happen so you can get your people the information too. For real. We'll make that happen. Shout out to everybody in the chat. My man Q says two espressors on. He'll be right back. Bet that. For sure. I got you. Always. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. I don't have a lot of time, but I do have a little bit of time, but I want to get straight into this film and just kind of talk to you guys about part two. We did part one this morning. Now we're going to be able to get part two up and just get into the rest of the game. We left off with, I don't know where we left off at, but it's right before this. I think we scored a field goal on that drive. Want to say it was a field goal. No, was it the touchdown drive? No, I think it was a field goal drive. My man says Danny's a Dolphin fan since '83. That's what's up, man. I'm a Dolphin fan since '85, my boy. So I've been doing this thing since '85, since I was a baby. Came out the womb a Dolphins fan. The Dolphins were the only team in Florida back then. My dad grew up in Melbourne area, which is closer to South Florida. Not close, but closer. But yeah, man, the Dolphins were the only team back then. So, hey, in the state. So we rocked out as Dolphin fans, bro. That's what we did. So I'm here. I'm along for the ride, baby. Hitch my bag to the wagon in '85, and I've been riding ever since. I ain't going nowhere. But let's get into this film breakdown. We're going to run this a little bit, get it past this kickoff here. Like I said, be sure, do me a favor, punch the like button as you come in. I don't have the opportunity to read the comments a lot while I'm watching the film, but I'll do my best to. So here we go. So we had just scored, and we went over a little bit in the first half. Just to recap what we saw in the first part of the film, we saw some good plays by Tua in the offense, some efficient moving the football, taking what the defense gives you. Defense, we saw some good play out of Van Ginkel, out of David Long Jr., out of the defensive line. Eli Apple played well in that first portion of the game, right? So I didn't see anything from Eli that was bad outside of one penalty. But everybody else in the secondary is kind of doing their job, keeping things in front of them, making plays. Deshaun Elliott, Javon Holland coming downhill. Only player I'm a little disappointed with so far in this game is Jerome Baker. And that's just being completely transparent with you. I'm not liking what I'm seeing out of him as far as effort and willingness to stick his nose in there and make a play. Not liking what I'm seeing from Jerome Baker. I feel like he could play much better, give a little bit more effort, and really focus on like getting downhill, bro, making some plays. Right? That's what I want to see more of. Outside of that, I feel like everybody's kind of doing their job. Offensively, the offensive line was doing a good job. The guys out there having fun. Rob Hunt, Kendall Lamb, Connor Williams. They're doing their job and they're having fun. Austin Jackson, they're having fun with it. So I'm not mad at the offensive line at all. Ingle is doing pretty good so far. He's doing a really good job. A little disappointed in Durham Smythe's blocking, but outside of that, he's been solid. Durham Smythe's blocking isn't the best, to be completely honest with you. Not the best blocker. That's something he could tighten up and be better in, and it would help us a lot in the run game. The running backs are running hard, so kind of satisfied with those guys. Tua's playing well, and the receivers are making plays. So far in the game, it seems like everybody's kind of doing their job. Just a little disappointed in Jerome Baker and the way he's playing. Really love David Long Jr. He really stands out on the film. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see y'all in here. Aqua, Shake Money, what's good? Triple S was good. Hey, we says S Harrison here. Hey, Dre's in here. We in the building. Bet that. Appreciate you guys coming through. So, and disclaimer, I'm not a professional by any means, but I know a little bit about the game of football. Played a lot, high school, college, coached a lot, high school level, 10 years of coaching. So I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of terms or a bunch of crazy terms. I'm just going to break it down simple so you can understand, give you what I think about it, and go from there. That's how we rock, man. So appreciate everybody coming through. Punch a like on your way in, punch a like on your way out. Love the support. Appreciate the donations, appreciate the support. Become a part of the members gang. You know what time it is. Big ups to all the homies. Captains of the squad, Shake Money and Fins Up Winsy, William Perry, Chef Chu, Raul Parada, Cruz Ruiz, Shake Money, Andravia Shaw, Irv G, Big Slick, Adam Sadowski, the Wayne D Experience, S. Harris, Alex Renee Diaz, Hooked Up Joe, Carly Mills, Fins Up Winsy, and Young Landon. So we got 17 members right now. If you want to become a member, click the link up there. If you want to get involved with our newest partnership, that's BETUS, put $50 in and run the money up on them. They're going to give you a 125% sign-up bonus. So that means you're going to get some free money from them for signing up. So appreciate everybody coming through. That's pinned to the top of the chat. We're going to get into the film now and just kind of break this thing down, man. Continue to break it down, right? The eye in the sky don't lie. That's the motto. The eye in the sky does not lie. So that's all we're looking for. We're looking what the film tells us is what's going on. I don't get into spaces and I don't get into anywhere, social media anywhere, and say guys are playing like trash or guys are playing like this or like that until I've watched the film, right? Now, I watch it, I break it down from what I can see. From what I can see, everybody's playing decent. Nobody's terrible right now. Jerome Baker could do a little bit more to help the team, to be completely honest with you. He could do a little bit more to help the team. That's all I'm seeing right now. We'll continue to watch, continue to break it down. Hey, just telling you what I see. Eye in the sky don't lie. Here we go. Continuing on. So this is the Miami Dolphins in a 4-man front, 2 inside linebackers. We've seen a lot of this formation, this set all game, 5 DBs in the game. Van Ginkel has been playing well so far in this game. And Van Ginkel's really versatile. I think you could see Van Ginkel probably take some reps from Jalen Phillips at this edge role just because he's a really good player here. He played well here. And he's versatile. So he can drop into coverage and give you a little bit more if you need it, right? If you need the versatility, he could do a little bit more. So watch out for Van Ginkel stealing some reps from Jalen Phillips or Jalen Phillips stealing some reps from Bradley Chubb on that other side. Because Fangio may think, hey, I got to try to keep Van Ginkel in the game and rotate those other guys. So watch out for it. Watch out for it. That's all I'm telling you, right? Honestly, this Baker position, I need somebody to step up and challenge him for this position. Whether it's Tyndall, whether it's Duke Riley, whether it's whoever it is, we need to find somebody to step up and challenge Jerome Baker for this position. I understand he's getting paid a lot of money, but put the best guys on the field. And if Channing Tyndall feels like, or you feel like Channing Tyndall can spot play and get some reps, I'd like to see him in there, right? Maybe you start spot playing Cam Smith a little bit more, right? That would mean that maybe Eli Apple has to come out on plays. Maybe X has to come out on some plays. But maybe you start doing that. So there's a number of different ways of how you can approach it. But, we'll see what they decide. We'll see what they decide for sure. So let's go ahead and get into it. 4 down linemen. I don't count those edge guys as edge guys. I don't count them as linebackers. They're on the defensive line, so they're edge guys. Here we go. So you got a run play here. Seiler on the tackle. Right? You have, let's see what Chubb's doing on this play. And this is what I want to focus on, like making sure the edge guys are kind of setting the edge and pushing everything inside. Bradley Chubb is kind of on his guy. He's watching him. Seiler's on his guy's outside shoulder. Jerome Baker's in there trying to get off a block. Looks like he's trying his best to get off a block. A little effort. I see a little effort from Jerome Baker. Let's look at David Long real quick. David Long Jr. coming across the formation, gets blocked, but it's a gain about 3 or 4 yards. Let's watch it from this right here. So what you have here is you have Seiler in the shade. You have Christian Wilkins in the 3 technique. You have Bradley in the 5, a wide 5, not tight. And then you have Van Ginkel in a wide 5 also. And, your backers are inside guys. They're cheating over to the strength, which is probably the running back, cheating over to him. So they hike the ball. They're running like an inside zone blocking scheme. So just going one gap over, blocking the guy in the gap. If I was to tell my guys about blocking this, it would be, hey, most likely you're going to be on Chubb. The tackle's going to be on Chubb. These 2 here, the guard and the center, are going to work to the backer here or whoever's in that area. And then these 2 are working to maybe Christian Wilkins and David Long Jr. on this play, right? That's how I would tell my guys to block it, right? That's inside zone. You're just getting to an area, using the double teams to get up to the backers and working your feet, moving your feet, driving them. Board drill. So you see David Long kind of goes out of the picture, right? He's kind of cheating towards this guy over here. So you still have your double team there. This guy's trying to keep his eyes up. Comes off and tries to get Jerome Baker, like I said, a double team to the backer. He kind of lunges at him and misses him. And so Jerome Baker is able to get the play. He's able to make the play. And you'll see Javon Holland come down into the box. He realizes it's a run play. Once he identifies run, he's coming down and trying to be an enforcer and keep that thing from springing, 10 to 15 yards. So here's the next play. Same formation for us defensively, same look. They got a tight end in the game. So Van Ginkel's a little bit wider. Mac Jones gets it out early. It's about probably second and 5, and they get about 4 yards on the play. And Christian Wilkins is doing a good job. He's close to winning on this play. Really just does a good job of really stabbing this guy and really trying to rip across a swim move over the top of his face and trying to get there. Mac Jones gets the ball out quick, though. When you look at Van Ginkel, he's trying to come. Chubb is keeping that outside shoulder free. He's trying to come hard. And then Seiler's just trying to do his job on the backside. Jerome Baker's dropping into coverage. David Long's dropping into coverage. Or not. Let me see what David Long did on this play. Yeah, David Long dropped into coverage too. He's running to the tight end. That is X on the play, X on the tackle. So here we go. Next play. And let's look at this formation real quick. Let's see how many guys they got in the box. So you have a play. So looking at this, you have tackle, guard, center, guard, tackle, tight end. So this is unbalanced, right? You have a back behind here, 2 wide receivers. So it's unbalanced right? So as you can see, we're probably going to have more guys on that left side. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys over there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys on this right side. So definitely more guys. And you got David Long kind of in the middle right here, kind of straddling the fence, and he could go this way too. So, and that's really what it is. It's just a numbers game. Just understanding that, hey, if I got 6 guys on this side, I need 6 guys over here to block these guys, right? So really just kind of balancing it up so you have the numbers you need on each side. This is tight end coming across the formation. I think that's just Gesicki. So slow, right? Look at David Long in there making the play. David Long is a stud, bro. And look at this dude playing the tight end. Up, nope, I'm coming back in and I'm hitting the guy, right? Honestly, I don't know where we would be without him right now because we kind of struggled last year when it came to stuff like this. He's just willing to stick his nose in there. Things that some of our guys aren't. And look at Jerome Baker right here. This is just some of our guys aren't used to doing, right? They're just used to getting blocked and kind of falling off and trying to make a play afterwards. Jerome Baker doesn't really do a damn thing throughout this game. I haven't seen him do much. I've seen him blitz a couple times, but he hasn't really gotten there. But he's literally just like doesn't do anything. Like you look at David Long Jr., you look at their difference in play. Look at how David Long is just willing to play the tight end, go out, still come back in, really stick his nose in there and punch him in the mouth. Like, really, there's a difference in the way they play. I feel like if we had another guy like David Long Jr. in there, boy, we'd be in good shape. We'd be in really good shape. Seiler's doing a good job of just getting off his guy. Raekwon's trying to get off his guy as well. It gets tight in here. It gets real tight in here. Christian Wilkins is getting double teamed. They're kind of pushing him to the play. So we end up getting a stop there. So 4th down. So good job there. Here we go. And this is back to let me go back here. So this is back to the same look. 4 down linemen, 2 backers, 5 DBs. Chubb drops out, which forces him to take the long ball. But I think it's here we go. So Chubb drops into coverage. He's playing that tight end in that flat role there. Forces him to go down the field, and he doesn't end up connecting on it. So a good job there by the coverage, by the defense. I like this look too. And David Long actually sneaks in there late. He's a good blitzer too. He's sneaky, cat-like. Watch him come off the edge here, and he's able to get a push on Mac Jones. So that's what you want to see. And, this running back is probably supposed to pick him up, but he just doesn't realize that David Long's there, and he's able to get some pressure on him and make it difficult on him. And that's what you got to do. You got to make it difficult on teams. You got to pressure them. So here you got the same look, 4 down linemen, 2 inside linebackers. Quick screen. Van Ginkel's there right away. Great play by Gink on this one. And this is when the announcers were just like, hey, he's all over the place. Like, he's making plays. And Van Ginkel does a good job of just understanding what's going on. Right here, he already knows he's dropping out. So this is a good job by Fangio, just realizing the play and the down and distance and understanding what the Patriots do on these type of downs. They're not running the football. Van Ginkel's already going out there, right? The run would have been locked up anyways, and Van Ginkel just flies to the receiver. And who else is there? That is Cater Kohu in the slot, just doing a good job of keeping his outside shoulder free and being able to make a play. And this is good play by Cater Kohu, outside shoulder free, and then he can make a play on the guy. Good job. So let's watch this again with this view. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody showing love and support. Van Ginkel's bailing, going into coverage, right? And Van Ginkel and Cater are there to make the play. Defense rallying. I like to see it. Here we go. Next play. Now we got some guys walked up into the box. It looks like a blitz for sure. You got Jerome Baker at the line of scrimmage. You got, and this is unorthodox too, and we'll get into it. We'll see it better as we see the end zone shot. But we got 5 guys coming, and this is a good job by Fangio of mixing it up. This is Fangio doing something different, right? This is, I want to say, Raekwon Davis in a 5. I want to say this is Seiler in a 0 tech. Van Ginkel's in a wide 5. Bradley Chubb is in a 3 tech, which he's never here in a 3 tech, right? This is 20 here. Don't know if he's coming or not, but we'll see right now, right? Everybody's coming. This guy is covering the tight end 1v1. Covering the tight end 1v1. Raekwon Davis has got the outside contain, and you see the running back taking off, right? So Jerome Baker realizes, hey, running back's going out for a play. Hey, I need to go, right? And Van Ginkel's able to get there, which a huge play by Van Ginkel, just being able to make it difficult on this tackle. He gets chipped, right? They're putting a chip on him now, but he's still able to get outside and get around that guy. So great play by Van Ginkel, just getting there, being early, getting off the ball, and just taking care of what he needs to take care of. Yep. So really good to see. Van Ginkel had a great game. Van Ginkel will be stealing reps from somebody. I'm telling you that right now. It's going to happen. Here we go. So we're back to offense. Punt coverage has been good. Punt kickoff coverage has been solid. That's what I do like. Even the blocking hasn't been bad. Could always be better, but here we go. We have what we have here. So we got like a twins formation up top. This is Waddle and probably Barrios. This is Tyreek on the bottom down here. Alec Ingold is in like the H-back formation, and then this is the running back here. Let's see what we have on this play. Motion, handoff, Robert Hunt coming around for the pull. He doesn't really get his guy, and we get about 3 to 4 yards on the play. And I'll show it to you right here. You see Robert Hunt on the pull. Everybody's going down. So these are down blocks, right? That's what I want y'all to see. Down block. This guy's taking this 0 tech. Connor and Isaiah Winter on the 0. Kendall Lamb is going down and taking his guy down. Robert Hunt is leaving and pulling around. Robert Hunt needs to look. He needs to be scanning inside out. He needs to get his head around faster. When he gets his head around faster, he can see this guy and block this guy. He doesn't end up blocking him. He ends up getting a hand on Mostert. And Alec Ingo is going out there to block 48. He's got to kind of stay on him, stay on the block, and just continue to run your feet. And we'll be in a much better position running the ball. But 8 kind of messes up the play along with 48. Oh, and I thought this was a one that Tyreek should have had. It hit him in the hands. It's low ball. It's low and away from the defender right here. But I did think he should have had this one. Right. And, you know, Tua could be thinking, hey, Tyreek is going to stop right there in that zone. He just doesn't stop soon enough. Right. And Tyreek is kind of continuing to run and the ball's behind him. So he's trying to reach back and get it. And he just can't get there. And this is 2nd and 7 or so. This would have been a first down right here. So we don't catch it. It's incomplete. And we end up going to third and 7. Protection. Look, check out this stunt right here. So it's actually not really a stunt, but it's a blitz, right? We got 4 down linemen. We got 5 down linemen and a tight end. They have 4 down and Mike, right? So they have 4 down and Mike. Mike's coming. Connor Williams bangs this guy. He realizes, hey, we're responsible for 4 down and Mike. I got to bang him. I got to get over to Mike. And then Robert Hunt does a good job of realizing, hey, I got to come off and help on Connor Williams and pick that up. So that's really kind of as good as it gets in those scenarios. You'd like to see Hunt maybe come off a little bit sooner and realize that, hey, Connor's gone right now. I need to step up and attack this guy to keep him from getting in my quarterback's lap. So really just understanding, and he helps Austin Jackson a little bit with his guy, but just kind of stepping up and making sure that that's taken care of. But that's a good job picking it up. Honestly, a lot of offensive lines would have had trouble with this because he's coming right now. Connor Williams puts a hand on him and then he realizes, oh shit, I gotta come off. This guy's coming. He gives him a good enough push for Hunt to take over, and then he just realizes, hey, I need to get over and move my feet and just make sure this guy doesn't get on my quarterback. So good job by Connor Williams. Connor Williams is solid. He can play football. He's a really good football player. And that's why the snaps, I don't think, are a thing yet, because he's such a good player. Man, this was a touchdown. Tua, you got to let this one go. The coverage. Oh man, and these guys are cheating down inside. What are they doing? The safety, I don't know what he's thinking. I guess he's cheating towards, I don't know what he sees. Maybe he sees Tyreek. No, he doesn't see Tyreek. But one-on-one with this guy out here, you got to let it go. And this is my beef with Tua. Situations like this, it can't be like, hey, I'm aiming and I'm trying to get it to the guy. No, it's got to be like, bro, throw it up and let it go. When Waddle's like this, if you're even, hey, you even, I'm leaving. That's the motto. So you need to be throwing that thing out here, probably to the 45. You need to really let it go and let Waddle try to run under this thing so he can run and score a touchdown. This is a short pass. People could have said, you could have threw the PI flag or something. Man, I don't see it. You didn't give a guy a chance to play the ball, but if Jalen Waddle would have sold it a little bit more, possibly. But Tua's got to do a better job of throwing that out there. His arm strength right here does not look like it's it. So I've seen him throw a lot stronger balls, and he just doesn't do a good job of letting out and jump off his hands. He's got to really step into it and let it go. And I didn't see that there. Looking at the protection. Protection solid. We got a good pocket. And I think my thing with this is with these underthrown balls is that a lot of the throws that he's throwing it's late. Like And I think that's my thing with it. If he throws it sooner and lets it go sooner, it would be in the perfect position. But he lets it go so late that when he throws it out there, the guy's already ran past it. So I think he's got to focus on if I'm throwing these go balls, I need to throw it within their first 5 to 10 yards. Because if he threw it within their first 5 to 10 yards of getting off the line of scrimmage, the balls would probably be there. But he kind of throws it when the guy is like 10, 15 yards up the field. And by that time, he's kind of past it. And I want to go back and see where he threw it in terms of where Waddle was at. So Waddle's on the 20 right now. That's where the ball is. He throws it when he's about 8 yards because Waddle's starting about right back here, probably on like the 18, 19. He throws it when Waddle's probably about 8 to 9 yards off the ball. If you threw it right away, catch it, and he does that little look off. I get it. The look off is cool, right? It gives the safety something to look at. He realizes, hey, he may be going to this side. He comes back up to this side, but it's got to go now. It's got to go now. Like, it's got to be out right away. If it's not out right away for Tua, he's typically going to underthrow him. So that's what I'd like to see. I just want to see it. I want to see him get that ball out faster. And not take as much time and just let it go and not try to put touch on it, bro. These are not touch throws. They are not touch throws. And now we're punting. Hey, I see everybody in the chat. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. Not able to answer questions right now because I'm not looking at the chat. I see. So Anthony says, "Can you explain to me why it is that Tua tends to overcompensate by adding too much touch to the long ball instead of using zip on the ball more than touch?" And that's a good question. I think he's just so focused with being accurate. I think go balls, those fade routes, stuff like that, you just got to let that thing go. Like there's no touch in the world that's gonna like put it in there perfectly. You really need to give your guys an opportunity to run underneath the ball. So if you're giving them an opportunity to run underneath the ball, you're just throwing it out there and letting them run it down. Right. I think he's so focused on putting it to a spot that he doesn't, give guys an opportunity to run it down and go get it. I'd much rather see him. When have we seen Tua overthrow? Right. And that's what I said last year. I said, hey, we need to see more overthrows from Tua. If we see more overthrows, you can crank that back a little bit. You can crank that overthrow back. Underthrow, you can't crank that back. I mean, it's already back. At this point, I want to see him really throw it out there. And then if you overthrow him, you can always, hey, I'm gonna bring that down a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit less on it next time. That's a better situation. I want to see him start overthrowing some of these balls, right? When we start seeing the overthrows, then I'm happy because it gives us an opportunity to go run it down. If Tyreek and Waddle can't run it down, then that's a different story. But you at least got to throw it out there and give them an opportunity to run it down, right? You can't just say, "Hey, I'm not going to throw it out there because I don't think they can go get it." Shit, give them a shot. You got to give them a shot. So that's what I'm saying there. You got to let it go. Stop underthrowing it. I want to see the overthrows, Tua. I want to see the overthrows. So defensively, 3-man front, right? 3-man front, clearly an empty set, and this is why they're in a 3-man front. It's because they have no running backs on the field. So let's see what the Patriots do out of this empty set. This 5 wide. We're bringing some heat. Yes, we are. We're bringing David Long Jr. and we're bringing Van Ginkel off the edge. They get it out quick. Mac Jones does a good job of reading his hots. All he knows is, hey, somebody's gone. They're coming. Somebody's got to replace them. So he reads his hots. And what they call hots is hot route. That's his hot route. So when he has a blitzer in his face, he knows, hey, this is my hot route. This is my get out of jail free card. Throw it to my hot route and then let that guy go. And that's Jasecki on the play. Jasecki's the hot on that one. Jasecki just replaces David Long Jr. and Van Ginkel. Stop, catch it, keep running. So good job by Mac Jones there. And that's what these young guys got to do. They just got to understand where their hots are. We got Deshaun Hand coming on the field late. Somebody messed up. We end up getting in there. It was second and short, and they get the first down. Somebody's going to get in trouble for this one because guys need to be lined up and on the field when they're ready to go. Obviously, he probably didn't know the personnel grouping at the time, or he probably wasn't listening. Got on the field super late and not able to make the play. So now we're at first down. Let's look at Raekwon Davis on this one. And look at Raekwon taking on the double team. He's doing a good job. That's a good job there. Look at Raekwon in the middle right here. He's in the shade, taking on this double team, really just staying put, squeezing through, and getting to the running back. It's a good job. And that's why he's hype about it, because he knows, hey, I'm fighting through double teams up here and I'm still getting tackles. Fighting through double teams. Christian Wilkins getting locked up on that one. Let's see what the outside guys do. Van Ginkel, he's locked. He's kind of locked up. David Long Jr. comes in there. David Long Jr. is tough. Tough cookie right there. That dude could play. That dude can play. There we go. 4 wide quads with a tight end in there. Actually empty set. Tight end's kind of tight to the line of scrimmage. It's probably Jasecki. Just hitches all around, and a go route up top. So basically all hitches. See what Mac does. Throws it to the inside guy, and Chubb is there to make the play. Chubb's dropping into coverage. He makes that play, makes the tackle. Hunter Henry had a pretty good game. He's a good tight end. So this was close. This was a close one. 4 down linemen. Look at Javon Holland rolling into the box late to be one of those guys that's going to help on the run. He goes in there and tries to help. Appreciate everybody coming through. Hit the like while you're in here. Share, subscribe. Appreciate y'all, boys. So that's raining outside. All right, so let's look at this play real quick. Van Ginkel's in a 5, a wide 5. Chubb is kind of in a 5 or a 9, just kind of depending on where this guy's lined up. But he's outside shoulder of this H-back right here. This is a 3 technique that Raekwon is in. It's like a 2-eye here. Jerome Baker, David Long Jr. Look at Javon Holland rolling down into the box. Comes in there and he gets in on the tackle. Eli Apple in there. Here we go. So quarterback sneak. Let's see who's going to stick their nose in there. Look at Jerome Baker getting his hands dirty. What? Say it ain't so. Look at Baker in there sticking his nose in there. He tries. He's trying. He's just not very, very good. Here we go. Next play. So we got 4 down linemen, 2 inside linebackers. We've seen a lot of this all game. 5 DBs out there. This is 5 wide, empty set, passing formation, clearly. Got a blitz. Devontae Parker, wrap up. Come on, Eli. I've been talking good about you all game. We got to wrap up on that one. Here we go. Siler jumps out to a 3. Christian's in a 3. You got almost double threes. You got 5. Agba here in a 5. You got Van Ginkel in a 5. And then you got David Long and Jerome Baker in the middle. Jerome Baker's coming. He's not really doing anything. No pressure from the defensive line. Eli Apple doesn't wrap up. So David Long has to come and make the play. So Eli Apple needs to do a better job of here breaking down, dip and strike, not grappling. You got to know where you are in the field, get there, make the play, dip and strike, and David Long wraps him up by the legs. First down. Here we go. Same formation from defense. Got a bunch formation up top. Ooh, Van Ginkel's almost there. Almost ain't good enough. So we are, and they're going to get a flag on that one. Van Ginkel's got to come a little bit tighter. But he was close. He was closer. What did they call? Did they call a holding on this play? Yeah, they did call holding on Van Ginkel. And that's Van Ginkel just really being disruptive, right? They call holding on the play because he hits him in the back afterwards, right? So I'll show you this right here. And this is why Van Ginkel's going to get reps, because he's just really being active, right? Gets off the ball. The O-line really gets a good punch on him, right? But Van Ginkel understands like momentum and using physics to his advantage. He just kind of gets low, tries to get around the corner. Now this guy's basically grabbing him in the back, right? And they're going to call that. So that's what the ref throws it at. And we end up getting these guys pinned back. So good job by Van Ginkel making it difficult on the tackle. He was beating that guy all night. Come on, wrap up. There you go, Raekwon. Raekwon being active, man. He's all over the place. He goes from the shade here. He realizes it's a screen. He's running, trying to run it down, and he ends up wrapping up Devontae there. Let me see that one more time. Come on, Baker. Come on, Baker. Come on, Baker. Come on, Baker. Baker's there. Come on, Baker. All right, here we go. Next play. Next play. So right now the Dolphins have 10. I think they have 3. So 4 down linemen here. Offsides. Give them some yardage right back, Chubb. What was that? Yep, that's Chubb. Give him some yardage right back on the offsides. I thought he got back, but if the offensive line gonna sell it like that, you ain't getting it. You ain't getting that call. All right, so here we go. Run play coming this way towards us. Jerome Baker's there on the outside. Bradley Chubb goes inside. This is Jerome Baker playing to contain and allowing Bradley Chubb to go inside and cross his guy's face. And they're able to make that play. It's just too cloudy in there. These stunts, all this stuff messes up the play. All this movement messes up the play. This is Agba right here. Watch Agba go across his guy's face. Jerome Baker go outside. And there's also somebody else there making a play. Look at Raekwon Davis. Look at him. Nice move there. Really good move. Putting a swim move on the guy. Give him a little bit and then get off and make the play. Good job by Raekwon. We can win with that type of effort, Raekwon. I think he played a much better game. I think he stepped up to the challenge this week for sure. And I'm sure Fangio was on his ass all week. Like, bro, you got to be better or we're not going to win football games, point blank period. So Fangio really just letting him do his thing, and he had a good game. I think this is one of the better games I've seen from Raekwon Davis. Definitely one of the better games. Oh, great play there. Almost an interception. That's Deshaun Elliott on the breakup. This is 3rd down 2. This was a big play. And this is that unorthodox look we talked about. You have the bigger guy on the outside, Christian Wilkins in a 0, Chubb's playing a 3, and then Van Ginkel's playing a 5 out there outside the tackle. So sometimes they do that. So they put these edge guys on the same side and allow them to rush. Then guys like Seiler got to understand, hey, I got to make sure I keep my outside shoulder free, and then I'm able to keep everything inside of me. This dude is literally hugging Bradley Chubb. Look at this. This dude's literally hugging him. Damn. But that was almost an interception. Eli Apple should have had the interception. So close. Check this out. Good play by Deshaun Elliott getting his hands in there, and then it's just bounce off Eli. Oh, dang it. Bro, that should have been a pick, bro. Should have been a pick. Hey, appreciate you, Dayon. He says, nice film breakdown, CB83. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Chubb showed up. Yes, sir. Chubb showed up with the forced fumble. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all coming through. All right, so we get on to, let's see this offensive drive. I wonder where they give me the score right here. No, they don't give me the score. All right, fast forward this. All right, here we go. Let me run this back. I want to say this is the 2-minute drive. I want to say it is, but I'm not sure. I don't know. It might not be. It might not be. Let's see. So here you have Trips up top. So Trips left, right? Barrios down here on the bottom, I think. Craycraft, Tyreek, and Waddle up top. Ahmed out here in the flat. We're just running out there right now. And I saw a lot of this at training camp. Make these guys work. These linebackers work. They got to run now. So 5 yards on that one. We get out of bounds. Nice play. That's an extension of the run game. Protection's good. Our guys are in front of them. Get about 5 on that play. Nice catch. Gets out of bounds. Rio coming across the formation. This is probably Barrios. Maybe going to the bunch set. Turns into a bunch set. Hits. I think that's Ahmed again for a quick one. Short of the first down. I'd like to see him get the first down on this one. But he's trying to get out of bounds. Put the ball over the line, man. Put the ball over the line. Coming across the formation. Protection solid, balls out quick. When you're getting the ball out that quick, shit, ain't nobody gonna be able to touch you. That's just the nature of it. Here we go. We are in a bunch set. We transform to kind of like a quad set. It's a handoff to Mostert. Hits the crease hard. Gets about 3 to 4 yards. And we'll look at the run blocking on this one. Kendall Lamb's doing a good job. Isaiah Wynn, I don't see you on nobody, but we'll take a look at it right here. Connor snaps it. Everybody's going. Isaiah Wynn does a good job of pinning his guy. Robert Hunt has his guy cut off. Connor Williams is trying to get to this number 8. He's been on number 8 kind of all night, but this is a very difficult block. To go from here and try to get 8 cut off, it's just a hard-ass block. These guys are super athletic. So he just takes off and runs, which is great, and he's able to kind of create a crease. But this is the little things that Connor Williams does that he doesn't really get appreciation for. Like, to be able to snap that ball, turn and run, and basically go track that guy down and get him forced outside, that shit is difficult. It's difficult. It's a hard play. It's a hard block to do. There's not many centers in the league that could do that. So you got to appreciate some of this trench play, because honestly, there's not many guys who could get this shit done. Point blank period. 8 has been all over the place. He's literally 3 to 4 yards outside of him right now. He should see it before Connor sees it, but Connor knows where he's trying to get to. That guy runs, and he just runs and stays on his shoulder. Does a good job of not getting a holding call. And, that's what you'll get on plays like that, 4 and 5 yards. Here we go. So this is a trips formation, trips right. We got one receiver on the backside, running back in the backfield. Nice play right here. Nice play. Just getting in the window. Getting in the window. Tua puts it there. He knows where he's supposed to be. Puts it right on him. Good catch. Good job by Craycraft. And this is what Craycraft is really good at. He's going to catch these right here. He's going to catch those, and Tua's going to put those on him. So a really good job there. Nice pitch, nice catch. Let's look at the protection really quickly. See if there was anything protection-wise we need to look at. No, I think we were good. We were good up front. Good up front with the protection. No play action, just drop back and block. So good job there. We've been going for 52 minutes. Do me a favor, hit the like. Anticipation is 10 out of 10. Appreciate everybody coming through. We got 20 in the room. Hit the like on your way in. The score is, let me go back. I wanted to see that. So it's 1st and 10 on the 39. It's the second quarter. There's 1 minute left in the game. So this is the 2-minute drill that we were talking about that the Dolphins go down and score on. So here we go. The ball on the 39. Quads formation. Let's come back again. Take a look at the formation. See what type of coverage they're playing. They're bailing right now. It looks like cover 2, maybe, with some sort of matchup underneath. Berrios catches the out route. Oh, that's not Berrios. That's actually Smythe. Okay. So Berrios Smythe catches the out route right here. Tua hits him quick. He gets about 5 yards on that one. Hurry up. We're on the ball. 4 quads again. Nice play. I think this one's to Berrios. Oh, that's Craycraft. Is that? No, that's Berrios. No, that's Craycraft. Hey, Craycraft on these slants, bro. He be catching them Jones. That outside slant, and Tua delivers that on the money. It's pretty impressive to see him just hit these guys every time on these slants. So good job there doing that. Here we go. We got a little mix up, a little wrinkle right here. So we got one wide receiver way outside. I think that's Berrios. We got 2 wide receivers tight. We got Waddle up here on the other side. Let's see what we get. Angle staying put. Now Tyreek's in motion. They're sending some pressure. Look out. Berrios coming underneath right here. Let's see where we go. He doesn't go there. He goes back out. Oh, this the one. Yikes. My gosh, we got to see that one again. This was a fantastic throw by Tua. And you see, it looks like Berrios is kind of going across the formation, but he ends up, it almost looks like a pick play, right? It almost looks like Tyreek's kind of picking him. He does that little subtle turnaround, that little whip, and then he comes back. They realize the ball's in the air, and now Tua puts it on him. I don't know why 6 doesn't just go after Berrios. He could have really lit him up, but he chose not to for some reason. In that situation, I'm going for the guy, and I'm gonna make sure he feels me on that play. I guess he didn't want to get a penalty or something like that, and he doesn't really get him, but it's a great catch, great throw. Berrios is hype. Let's see the pressure here. We do have some pressure come on this play. It comes from the backside on Ingle. So Ingle's in like a max protect, and he kind of sees him late. I don't know what he's looking at. He's looking at 5, and he realizes like, oh, I got to get out here. But the protection on the right side was good. They pick up this stunt. Look at this stunt right here. So really just these guys are going outside shoulder on the center and the guard, and then that guy's coming around. 9's coming around. I think that's Judon. He gets blocked. You're sending so you got 3 for 3 over here. You got 3 for 3 on the other side. And everybody's kind of blocked off except the left guy comes a little bit late, and then you have this guy coming off on Austin Jackson. Would like to see him stay on 8 a little bit longer, but great throw, great catch. Just a great play by Tua in that instance right there. And this was coming out of the timeout or whatever that was. You see the bunch to the left. You have Tyreek over here by himself. This is Smythe right here. Right? You take that guy out to try to clear him out a little bit. You let Tyreek work that one-on-one. Turns around. And this is kind of impossible to guard. It really is. Like the DB's focus on the guy and where he's going. As soon as he turns around, it's kind of too late if the ball's there. Puts the ball on him, and it's a touchdown. It's a touchdown. See the protection? And that's understanding that you got one coming. Scot-free. 48 coming scot-free by himself. Tua understands, hey, I need to get this ball out quick. And he does. And that's just understanding your hots, understanding what's going on in the game. Because it comes out quick. And he realizes that, damn, this dude's coming right here, right now in my face. But honestly, if they want to let a guy come scot-free, they want him to come scot-free into his face, right? You want him to come towards Tua's face because Tua can see it, right? And he can get the ball off. He can do whatever he needs to do. I don't think they would ever try to do this on the backside where he's not going to, because they don't want this guy just teeing off on him and him not being able to see him. So good job here by Tua, just reading, hey, this is a situation where I may need to get the ball out quickly. This guy comes scot-free and he gets it off, puts it on Tyreek right in the perfect timing, and it's a touchdown. It's a touchdown. Yo, this was the celebration, the Stomp the Yard celebration. Hey, if you haven't checked out my short, go check out my short on this celebration right here. The celebration is hilarious. It's actually from Stomp the Yard. Tyreek does a little like dance move. It's wild. So if you haven't checked out my short on my page, go check that out. I do a little I show you guys the celebration, and then I show you what they pull the celebration from. So it's kind of cool to see that. All right, let's get back to this defense. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Shout out to everybody in the room, man. What y'all up to, man? Let's get it, man. Y'all good? Y'all Gucci? That's the half there. Here we go. Kickoff. Oh, we back on offense. Nice. Back on O. Back on O. Hey, shout out to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the support, man. It's love, man. We just getting after it over here. 22 in the room. Do me a favor. Hit the like on your way in. Hit the like on your way in. Here we go. So we got a tight end in this formation. We have Ingold. We have Tyreek. We have Waddle on opposite sides. Running backs in there. We got Isaiah went on a pull. We hit about 3 yards on that play. Look at Judon and Ingold going at it. There we go. And I look wall off, and it should probably be walling off the front side, right? Walling off front side, bring Isaiah Wynn around for the pull. Let's see what they do. Yep, that's exactly what they do. So wall off front side. Everything front side is taken care of. Line of scrimmage. First line of defense taken care of. Now you got to work to the backers. Where's 8? You got to find 8. 8's there. He gets blocked, but you still have some guys kind of fighting off the backside too. So front side does. I'd like to see Robert Hunt do a little bit better here, stand on this guy. You got to hit these guys low, man. You hit these guys up top, they aren't moving. You got to hit this hip right here. If he really goes down low, punches that hip, that dude's going to move. You hit that trunk, you hit that foundation, he got to go. But if you hit him up top like this and do all shoulders and stuff like that, he ain't going nowhere. He can go back towards the play. So Robert Hunt needs to really focus on getting on this guy's hip. I used to always tell my guys, like, punch his damn hip. If you really focus on taking out his hip right here, he's going to turn around, spin around, or whatever he's got to do, because that's the last thing he wants to do is just stay put, and he's getting his hip smashed in. So you really stay low, attack this hip right here, and he's going to move. It's a good job by Smythe. I just feel like he could play lower. Smythe's got to play a little bit lower here. You got Austin Jackson helping you on this one, right? He's kind of running through the guy. If you play a little bit lower, not up top, hit his hip and just keep driving, you probably get more movement on him. Not bad. Not bad. That's me being nitpicky, but that's me as a coach too. It's like there's a lot of things we could do to kind of make our situation better. Oh, this was tough right here. So same formation. Mike McDaniel tries to throw a wrinkle in on this one. Handoff, fake handoff here. Let's see it. Fake handoff. Nice little end around. I think Waddle's got to hit the hole right now. Go right now. Go right now. Trust your speed. Go right now. It can't be think about it. Think about it. It's got to be hit the crease and go. If he really hits this crease hard and goes right now, you see the running lane. Don't try to set it up. Just hit it and go. Soon as he got that ball, he should have been looking to turn up. Right now, run that alley. But Waddle's a little guy. Them little guys don't like running in there like that. So he kind of just tries to shake and get to the outside. But I'd like to see him just really turn that up right now and turn that corner. Turn that corner now. Watch. Now. Hit it. Go up in there. You can't be scared to go up in there. Run it up in there. That's what I like to see. But he kind of gets outside. He don't want them problems. I can understand that. Here we go. Sack. First sack. One sack of the game. This is it right here. Let's look at the protection and what they did. Well, let's take a look at what the routes are real quick. Speed out. Sit down. Somebody sitting down. That's Tyreek in the middle of the field. Everybody's kind of covered up really good. If I would have hit anybody, it would have been the running back on the speed out. Right there to the sideline. That's where the ball should have went. There's really not anybody else open. Really nobody else open. That's Matthew Judon on the sack. Let's see what the protection does. That's Austin Jackson. Nice. That's just a nice spin move. Nice spin move by Judon. It puts him right into Tua. I thought Austin Jackson did a pretty good job here. It's just at some point you got to really sit your butt down. You're riding him like this. You're riding him. He's gonna use that leverage against you. It's like fighting, like wrestling, right? At some point, the physics of the body movement and stuff like that, you can use that against people. And that's what he does here. He just says, hey, you're going to keep riding me like this. I'm going to spin off of it, use that to push you off, and then I'm going to get right back into the quarterback. So good job by Judon right there. And that happens. And we're looking at a punt situation. Yeah, punt situation. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. No donations yet, no members yet. Hey, but hey, do whatever you can. Hit the like button for your boy. Hit the like button for your boy. Here we go. So we got a little toss right here. Let's see. Miami Dolphins ain't really running like that. This don't look good. This don't look good from a defensive standpoint. I don't like to see this. They got the edge right now. Edge has been gotten, right? And they got guys out there in the alleys running. So Chubb is pinned inside, right? And this guy can just run. That's 10 yards. We got to be better at the point of attack. Look at Chubb here. And they got us outflanked. Everybody's outside. They turn these receivers into blockers and force everything inside. It's tough. You got to have some guys over there helping you. That's tough. Hey, what's good with you, Mr. Miami? I see you. I see you, Scotty. What's up with y'all? This is a quarterback sneak. Here we go here. Quick screen. This is a problem. This is where Eli Apple kind of started dropping the ball. He's got to be better here, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's go here. Hit play. Eli Apple really needs to force this guy back inside. I tell guys this all the time. Hey, where is your help coming from? Where is this help coming from? His help is coming from the inside. So if anything, you should be forcing this guy to the inside where your help is coming from. You cannot let him get outside. You just can't do it. You got to force him to your help. So he's got to do a better job here of, hey, get him on my inside shoulder and force him to go inside to where my help is. If he goes inside to where the help is, these guys are going to make that play. They'll get him down sooner. But you can't do this. You can't give him the sideline. You give him the sideline, that's just too easy. You got to force him to Javon Holland. You force him to Javon Holland right here, we got a shot. Don't give him the sideline, though. This is bad play. And I'm sure he knows this. And I'm sure coach is telling him, hey, get the guys to your help, bro. Get them to your help. Here we go. Next play. It's just cloudy in there. We got a lot of guys on the line of scrimmage. It's a run-heavy formation. We end up getting it done. Javon Holland's in there. Everybody's in the box. Everybody's in the box. Look at Javon Holland down in the box. David Long blitzing. It's just too many people for the Patriots to block. Too many people. Chubb's doing a good job of kind of staying in there. That's a good play by Chubb. Here we go here. Toss. Good job, Javon Holland. Nice play. We can win with this. Look at this. I like how Fangio is using Holland, bro. He's being elusive. He's not getting blocked when he blitzes. That's a great play. That's a great call, too. Honestly, probably the perfect call. Probably the perfect call for what he's running right there. Send Javon Holland on the outside. It's a great job. It's a great job. That's big time play. That's big time play right there. Hey, well, hey, I'm gonna stop it right here. Hey, I'll probably come back to you guys for a part 3. A part 3 at some point. Hey, I appreciate all you guys coming through. Been doing this for an hour. Hey, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hey, be sure to tell your friends we're breaking this down. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. These videos don't get monetized because I'm showing film, right? So they can't get monetized, but the donations and stuff help support the channel. Check out BETUS. Become a part of the members gang. Shout out to all the members gang, man. Appreciate y'all. I see everybody in the chat. S. Harris, Q, Irv, Anthony Manzano, MCJB in the building. Scotty was in here. I see all y'all, man. Miami Music. Okay, yep, that's you. That's you. MC. Scotty. Kenna Rankin. Okay. I see you, Kenna Rankin. I see you, JR Black. Yeah, we in class. We in class, JR Black. Tom Dino, what's good? I'm enjoying this win and fins up for sure, bro. We enjoying this run, man. We're enjoying it. Hey, we getting after it over here, pumping out the content, keeping it funky. Hey, yes, sir. Hey, I'll probably come back to you tonight or tomorrow. We'll probably do a little bit more film on this one, and then we'll probably do some open panel, some discussion, some talk about Denver. I may do like a little Denver preview too and kind of watch a little bit of them. I'm going to put a poll up. Don't forget, we're doing the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. It starts this Friday in the community tab. Be sure to comment and follow instructions. Follow instructions. Okay. And then we'll get everybody in there and we'll have a good time with it. Give away the jersey. Get it sent off to one of you lucky winners, man, who wins this Xavier Howard on the field jersey. So really appreciate y'all. I know y'all appreciate the film breakdowns. Everybody's hitting me up. I appreciate the support as well. Hey, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. You already know what time it is. It's Finn's Take with CB83, and your boy is out. See ya.
Came from the bottom, that's foreign. I swear that I'm up for the sun in the morning. Oof, hey, I gotta flex. I need a Nike bag, give me the check. I need the money and power, respect, but I promise I'm repping the O to the dead. Hey, oof, I sold them out of my way. I don't got nothing to say. Now they can't run at my pace. Yeah, they know that we ain't the same. 402, we rap the game.